Here we go again. Welcome to Crimson's Corner. Good morning, everyone. Here we are on part 4 on the road through hell on the path to recovery. As you can see, we're already at the physical therapy office, ready to do some lovely exercise today to get things going. Obviously, you see that I didn't have a Monday exercise period. Well, I was busy, 1, getting new glasses, and 2, just working, so I just didn't have the time to really do the exercises. I know I need to be doing them, but sometimes my schedule doesn't work out, and sometimes I just am in too much pain to do them. But we're gonna get started with this right here, go and do some physical therapy and work out my shoulder and hopefully get some more progress. I mean, I do feel like it's looser now than it has been, so that's at least a little bit of progress. So hopefully we can continue that on and make more and more progress as this week continues and I do more exercises. I may start adding some exercises in just to do some different stuff, to stretch out the arms, some things that I've done actually here at the physical therapy office. We'll see. May try some different stuff. But right now, we're gonna go inside. We're gonna start this physical therapy and let's see what we can get worked out today. Another long week. Let's go. Well, we're just leaving the physical therapy office now, and yeah, definitely some fun there. Feeling a little bit tingly after all the exercising. Did some new stuff today. Hopefully some stuff maybe I can incorporate at home. So that'll be exciting. Some new different stuff, right? Some different exercises to do at home, but I definitely feel like I'm getting more motion out of my arm than I have been. There's one where you have to lift your arm up with a pole. Like just try to do it as much above your head as possible, and I feel like I got more range out of that than I have in the past. So that's a little bit of definitely a good thing, a little bit of a surprise and a good bit of good news. So some progress is being made, that's for sure. Just wish it was more, but I gotta be patient. I know. I gotta be patient with this. This is definitely going to be a long journey, so I'm glad y'all are joining me for this, but oh man, I know last week was terrible, definitely a horrible week, so I'm glad it's starting off a little better this week. I don't feel as much in pain. I still have my issues at night, but you know, it is what it is. It's like that's when most of the pain comes anyways. I guess because I'm sitting in this vehicle for so long and doing deliveries and whatnot, and occasionally using this arm, that I really start feeling it. It's like I'm working out the arm a little too much, maybe. I don't know. But ready to get home. We're not going to do any day exercises today, obviously, because I've already done them at the physical therapy office. My next appointment being Thursday at 9:20 a.m. again, so that's good. I'm going to get used to this schedule, I guess. Right now, though, we're driving home. I'm going to grab me a bite to eat and get a few things done, and then going to go to work, and then we'll come back tonight and do some exercises. But I got to decide on what exercises I'm going to try to do. Like I said, I'm going to try to do some different ones. Still going to do probably the regular two, the walking up the wall and the pendulum, but just going to try some new stuff. Like I said, some of the things that I've been doing at the physical therapy office. It's a gloomy day. Looks like it wants to rain at some point. I mean, not right this second, but definitely at some point. Oh, man. Arm is still feeling, or should I say my shoulder's still feeling tingly. I don't know if it's from the exercises or from the TENS machine, because it's like every time I do exercises, they hook me up to the TENS machine after the fact, you know, get a chance to relieve the pain. So, all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I'll catch you later, and then we'll continue this journey this week, see what kind of progress we can make. Let's hope some very good progress, you know? All right, catch you later. Oh, man. It's been a long night. Once again, back from work and really exhausted. But I gotta push a little bit further just so I can get these exercises done tonight. I know I said I was going to add different exercises this week, but I'm not going to do them today. I'm going to start it tomorrow. Right now, I'm just going to do the normal stuff, you know, the walking up the wall and the pendulum swing stuff. So, we're going to get that done. And then I'm probably just going to collapse from pure exhaustion. No, I'm going to get some sleep and go to bed, you know, so I can start this all again tomorrow. Yeah, it's all about doing what you got to do, right? So, I guess let's get started. Got through them. Whew, what a workout. Man, making my fingers tingly. Got through another one, even though Charlie wanted his attention at that time. It seems to be a commonplace thing for him now. It's like every time I do the pendulum swings, he wants attention. It's like he wants to play. Oh, my cat, I swear, he's a pain in the butt. But he's my pain in the butt. He's eating his food right now. Anyways, we got those done. And we got to get some sleep. because we got another day to start tomorrow. And begin this whole process again, get more exercise done, and get more work done to get more money. So, anyways, I'm headed to bed. I'll catch you tomorrow, and we'll start the whole process all over with. So, good night. Good morning, everyone. It's currently September the 10th here on Wednesday, and as you noticed, I'm inside right now. That's because it's raining outside, and I don't feel like getting the camera all wet, or even myself for that matter. Ugh. Especially as cool as it's been lately. Don't want to get sick on top of all the shoulder mess right now. So we're going to do the exercises inside today. Plus, today is the first day that I'm going to add an exercise to the list. It's going to be sort of using a pole. I'm going to be laying on the couch for it. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, we're going to get these exercises started. And of course, start on a lovely wall here. So let's get started and let's work out that shoulder, shall we? Oh, it's gonna be a long day today. So, all right, let's get started. All right. Whoo, got those exercises done. I actually added 3 more exercises. I decided to do 3 different ones with this right here. It's been stuff I've been doing at the physical therapy office. So a little more. I'm hoping I'm not overdoing it again. If so, I'll maybe have to take another break again, but we'll see. Oh man, yeah, definitely feeling it today. But like before, I am feeling a little bit of an improvement in motion. I mean, I still obviously have got the pain and the stiffness, but I'm able to move my my shoulder a lot more. I'm able to raise it higher this way, raise it higher this way, and you know, am able to do. I'm still not able to really reach behind my back yet. That was one of the things they tried with last time with my last appointment of physical therapy, and just I couldn't do it. It was just too painful for me. So, but we're gonna keep this up as long as we're able to, and see how this week transpires, and see if I keep doing it that way. But you know, this is an adaptive kind of thing, just figuring out where my limitations are and whatnot. But we got that done, and we got stuff to do today before going to work, so I got to get that done. I'm also going to take me a walk, just kind of relax a little bit that way. So, all right, I'll catch you tonight, and we'll continue these exercises again. So, until then. Oh, man. Back home again from another night at work. Really tired. Been the story of my life lately with work, ain't it? Coming back home just exhausted as hell. But once again, I gotta get the exercises done so I can get my shoulder worked out, and hopefully at some point back to the way it was. So I gotta fight through this tiredness right now and just do what I gotta do. But I'm ready for some sleep. Okay, so anyways, let's get to it. Let's get these exercises over with, and let's finally get some rest. All right, let's do this. All right, another set of exercises in the books. Man. And also another night of really feeling it in my arm, in my shoulder I should say. But now it's time to get some sleep because got an appointment for physical therapy in the morning, and it's another 9:20 appointment, and I really need to make sure I make it there. So far so good with what appointments I have had, other than the ones obviously that I've had my issues with. So slowly but surely getting this all done. Man, whew, it's really taking it out of me, ain't it? All right, like I said, I'm heading to bed, and I'll catch you in the morning, and we'll begin this all over again and see what kind of progress we've made since the last time we had an appointment. So, catch you in the morning, all right? Good morning, everyone. It's currently September 11th here on Thursday, and we're preparing to go to appointment number 6 here at the physical therapy office. Prepared to do more stuff and get more progress on my shoulder and whatnot. So yeah, definitely the late night working is definitely taking its toll with coming into these appointments in the morning, but unfortunately, I got to do what I got to do to get bills paid, and as well as getting my shoulder done. So I'm not going to be able to change anything anytime soon until I make some improvements on my finances. So it is what it is, right? But at least we're here. We got about 5 minutes to spare, so that's why I'm able to do such a good video this morning. But it's another gloomy one here. Definitely a rainy morning, so let's get inside, let's get this started, because today I'm actually doing filming for the first video today, so that's gonna be exciting. Ready for that. So let's get this day started, right? Well, that's another day done in the physical therapy office, and man, I am feeling it in my shoulder right now. I'm ready for this to be over with, but once again, it's a marathon, not a sprint, but I'm definitely feeling it in my shoulder now. We've been doing more things to loosen my shoulder up, as well as build up strength in the shoulder. So, you know, I'm able to get back that normal functionality out of it. But once again, it's gonna be a slow process, and it can be frustrating at times. I think I even mentioned that to the therapist today. I was like, oh, I'm just ready to get it done. But, you know, it is what it is. This is gonna be a slow process, and I got like until the end of October before that's over, and I don't even know where it's going to go from there, how much rehabilitation it's going to be at that point. But I guess we'll find out as we continue this journey. But yeah, definitely glad it's over today. I'm not looking forward to work. It's looking like it's going to be another rainy day. It was really messy last night, but I mentioned that last night, so you know about that already. Sometimes I tend to repeat myself in these videos, and I apologize for that. But it's like when I start a fresh day like this, I forget about some of the things I said the night before. But yeah, just not looking forward to the fun of work tonight. But you know what? You know what I always say: you got to do what you got to do, right? I got to make that money. I got to pay those bills. So what can you do, man? Anyways, about to leave this place now, go home. I got a few things I'm gonna take care of before I go. I'm trying to leave really early today. I really wanted to leave after physical therapy, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to deal with my financial stuff last night, so I have to do that before I leave. One, so I can have gas money to get there. That's importante in delivery work, so. We're gonna head off there, home, take care of those finances and a few other things. Then we gotta go get some gas, and then we're off to work. So I'll catch you tonight, and we'll continue this journey, and hopefully make some more progress on this shoulder. So catch you then. Oh man. Well, that's another night in the books for work. Oh, I'm really feeling it in my shoulder tonight. And today was not a successful day anyways, overall. Started my work late, so didn't make quite as much money as I really wanted to. Right, Charlie? So, once again, back to making up for what we didn't get, you know, tonight. So, yay! Anyways, we're back home now. Ready to get these exercises started, and ready for Charlie to drive me crazy. Yeah, he wants attention. He wants attention going between my legs and whatnot. So we're gonna get this started, and once again, just gonna sleep all the way through till next week now. Once again, just get some rest, and hopefully tomorrow I will start early, and so I can work all day and really make some money. So, all right, we're gonna start again today with the pendulum swings in here, and then we'll go from there. So, all right, let's get started. Oh man, those extra exercises take their toll. Especially those like push-up motions. Oh man, I gotta be careful I don't overdo it. But we got another set done. Whew, I'm tired. And it's early morning. I shouldn't be up this late. Oh, the beauty of working this until this time of night, man. Some days I really hate being a night owl, but it is what it is. Anyways, I'm about to pass the hell out, to be honest with you. I am tired. Charlie, you ready to go to bed, buddy? Huh? I know I am. Alright. I'll catch you in the morning, or it might even be afternoon at this point when I get up. But anyways, either way, gotta start this all again tomorrow. And see what we can get done and what progress we can make on this shoulder. So, good night. Hey everyone, it's currently September the 13th here on Saturday, and of course, I'm sure you've seen by now that I didn't have a recording for Friday. It's just another bad day, man. My shoulder was in extreme pain all day. It's not feeling too great right now, but you know, I'm making it. So I had to take a break yesterday. I didn't even go to work yesterday, so that definitely hurt me financially. But now we're back. We gotta do what we gotta do. Got to get some more exercises in and work the shoulder out, no matter how much it's not feeling too good right now. So we get started on the wall and move on through the other exercises and get through this part of the day, as we now have only one more day for this week on this video. So let's get it done. Yeah, I knew this wasn't going to feel that good today. Really feeling it today. But I'm done. Hopefully I don't need another break from these exercises like for tonight. Trying to power through this. I can't keep taking too many days off like yesterday and the previous days that I have. Gotta keep on working the shoulder. Right now I'm about to get the TENS machine and put that on, see what I can do about that. Maybe put some ice on it. Oh boy, this week's almost over. Only beginning all again next week. Oh, the things you have to do in this world of these days. Oh. All right. I'll catch you later on tonight. Well, we're back from another night at work, and I'm glad to be home. I think I always say that after I finally get home after a long night at work. But it's definitely starting to feel chilly out there. I can definitely feel autumn in the air. Oh, sorry, I thought Charlie was rubbing around my feet. But, ooh, spooky Halloween maybe. But yeah, that's the kind of feeling I get when I know Halloween's around the corner, because I'm really looking forward to that. But I just wish I'm going to be able to decorate like I have been in the past, but I'm not going to be able to do everything going on. And I don't know how well I'd be able to decorate with this shoulder right now. But yeah, another night done. Ready to get a major bill paid. That's what I'm working towards right now. So slowly but surely we're getting there. But right now we got to concentrate on the shoulder, so it's time to do some more exercises. After this, we only got one more day for this video anyways. So we better get started so I don't fall asleep and oopsie, missed the whole thing. So let's get started. man. Whew. My shoulder's feeling really uncomfortable right now. But I guess that's a sign of a good workout, right? We got another one done and in the books. We only got one more day worth of exercise to do for this video, and then it's off to next week. Can we make it? Can we do one more day? I guess we'll have to see tomorrow, so I'll catch you in the morning and we'll finish up this video here on Crimson's Corner and begin anew on the next one. Oh. All right, catch you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It has been a rough week so far, but we finally made it to the last day of this video. Yeah, here it is, Sunday, September the 14th. Oh, man, it is, like I said, it's been a long one, but we finally did it. Unfortunately, starting tomorrow, we begin a whole nother week and a whole nother mess of problems, right? So, once again, going to get started on these exercises, starting off with a wall over here, and then moving on back to the back for the pendulum swings, and then, of course, inside for using the stick for raising my arm up like this and whatnot. I don't even know what to call that one. But you know what I mean, right? So, let's get started on this so we can finish up this day here and begin anew, right? My shoulder does not like me right now. done with another set of exercises, and man, I'm feeling it. I got to get a TENS machine here in a second to relieve some of the pain, because yeah, definitely a little painful right now. But that's been the situation this week. It's just been not a very comfortable week, that's for sure. But I guess that's kind of part of the whole thing of doing these extra exercises. It's, you know, putting my shoulder in a lot more uncomfortable positions, but in the hopes of giving it more flexibility and rotation, ability to rotate and whatnot. So hopefully this is all going to benefit me, because man, it sucks right now. It definitely sucks, but at least we got it done. At least I didn't take another day off. But now I got to get some stuff done. You can see I'm working on a video right now, and hopefully tonight we'll finish it up and finish up this week for this particular video, and then it'll be time for the next week and another set of physical therapy appointments. So, all right, let me get this stuff done, and I will catch you tonight. Well, back home from another night at work, and yet still feel unsuccessful. Didn't quite get enough to pay off a bill that I need to pay this week, so I really need to find another way to make some more money. I don't know how or what I'll have to do, but I know I'm gonna have to do something. But once again, I gotta direct my attention back to my shoulder, because I gotta do more exercises, the finals for this week. So we're gonna get started on that, try to get finished, so we can start this all over again tomorrow. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Let's get started. man, we did it. We finally did it. Another week in the books. Man, my shoulder is killing me. What do you think, Charlie? Charlie's up here trying to visit me right now. I'm doing a video. Oh, I gotta do something about this pain. I gotta get some kind of better pain medication or something. Right, Charlie? But yeah, we got through another week. Another week in the books. We gotta start this all again tomorrow. And begin this whole mess all over again with 2 more appointments and a lot more exercises. Hopefully next week we're gonna really do something about this pain and finally get something that can cut the edge off of this, make this easier on me. But I guess we're gonna end it on that one for right now. As always, if you like these videos and you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Become a Crimsonite and join us here on the journey of a poor man. Also, don't forget, I'm going to try to figure this out one way or another. I think it's this way is where it's in the cards. My other channel, Road to the Ride. It's my documentary of my attempt to make a bike ride across America to raise money for cancer research, as well as a company called Cancer Care who helps those who can't afford treatment. It's up there in the cards. Go check it out, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Do all the things you do here, do it over there, if you want to, that is. And while you're there, also, if you want to, there is a link in there, as well as down in the description, of a GoFundMe page that is for raising funds for the bike ride for Casey's coming around again. So if you want to do that, if you want to help me get this bike ride going and make it a reality, go down there and donate whatever you want. You know, there's no obligation, but it'll definitely help. And all the money goes towards that trip and making that a reality. Also, finally, if you like my work and you want to contribute to it in a financial way, there's also a link down below for a site called Buy Me a Coffee. It's where viewers and subscribers can donate to their particular YouTube creator and help them and their channel grow. All that money that's raised there will be used for building up this channel and making it the best possible Crimson Creations it can be. That's what I want. The ultimate goal is to make this the channel of channels, the vlog of vlogs, the ultimate journey of a poor man. But anyways, if you don't want to, because I understand both that and Casey's coming around again, I understand finances are hard these days. Our economy's not the greatest. So much things going on, and I'm feeling the pinch too. So anyways, on that note, I'm going to take my leave and head off to bed and wake up and start this all again tomorrow. Anyways, on that note, this is Crimson taking his leave. About to give Charlie some attention, maybe get a little bit of food in my belly, and sign off. Good night.